Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Proverbs 18 verse 21. In the labyrinth of our words lies an overlooked power, capable of shaping our reality in unsuspected ways. Today, we urge you to contemplate a truth that lies veiled. Every expression you utter has the potential to be a catalyst for change in your life, summoning forces that have thus far remained latent in the fabric of your existence. Often, the circumstances we face are mere reflections of what we have declared, without even being aware of it. It's time to open our eyes to this underestimated power, to recognize its immense influence on our destiny. This journey of self-discovery will lead us to discover a life filled with peace, happiness, and abundance, marking the beginning of a profound transformation in our being. Get ready to embark on an inner journey that redefines our understanding of how to live fully. Every word we speak is like a vibration that has the power to create, destroy, heal, confuse, elevate, or relax. This power can transform our lives in ways we often underestimate. For example, if you repeatedly tell yourself that you are bad at something, you will end up believing it, even if it is not necessarily true. This type of self-perception can limit you and distance you from your true potentials. To better understand it, think about how you feel when someone praises you and tells you that you are good at something you care about, like playing soccer. Those words can lift your spirits and motivate you to keep improving. Now, imagine the opposite. If you constantly repeat to yourself that you are bad at soccer, you are likely to end up believing it. Even if you have talent, those negative words can affect your confidence and performance. What we tell ourselves can influence how we feel and act. Whenever you tell yourself that you are capable and strive to improve, you are more likely to achieve your goals. On the other hand, if you limit yourself with negative thoughts, you could miss out on opportunities for growth and success. Understanding the power of our words and how they can influence our lives is the first step to transforming our reality. Through self-awareness and conscious choice of our expressions, we can begin to create the life we desire. The power of the human mind is vast. It allows us to shape new realities and outcomes in our lives. However, we face a challenge. Our deeply materialistic education has led us to focus solely on the tangible, forgetting the metaphysical and the spiritual. This leads us to seek changes only through external action, instead of recognizing the power of our internal intention. Although action is valuable, it is not the only means to change reality. The combination of intention and action can shape our world, but even in the absence of action, pure intention has the power to transform, affecting our internal state and reflecting in the universe around us. Let's consider the coherence between our words and our actions. For example, someone who constantly tells themselves "I am brave," but whose life is full of moments where they don't demonstrate it, will face internal resistance. It is essential to visualize and truly feel that bravery, allowing the mind to accept the statement with less resistance. We are capable of shaping our reality through the intention and energy we put into our words. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. Matthew 12 verse 37. In this passage, Jesus reminds us of the enormous responsibility and power that each spoken word and sustained thought carries. It is essential to use the present tense when speaking, as our subconscious does not distinguish between past, present, and future. Saying "I will be a confident person" does not have the same impact as stating "I am a confident person," as the present is the only moment in which we truly live, while the past and the future are mere mental constructions. The undeniable power of words lies in their ability to evoke, summon, and shape reality. By repeating positive affirmations over and over, we are providing compelling evidence to our subconscious. Although it may resist initially, consistency will eventually convince it. In its essence, words are not just simple sounds or letters but powerful tools that shape our perception and reality. Imagine reading a book about healthy habits and committing to leading a more active and nutritious lifestyle. However, you spend the rest of the day on the couch, eating junk food, and postponing exercise. Although you received valuable information on how to improve your health, your daily actions contradict your stated intentions. This discrepancy between what you know you should do and what you actually do sends mixed signals to your subconscious, making the process of change and personal growth difficult. Therefore, it is crucial that our daily behavior is consistent with what we tell ourselves. When we align our words and emotions and maintain consistency in them, something magical happens. Our subconscious begins to accept these affirmations as our truth, ceasing to question them to integrate them as a fundamental part of our identity. This internal change manifests visibly in your daily life. When your mind and body operate in harmony, you find yourself acting more naturally and confidently. Positive coincidences begin to be more common, and procrastination decreases. When you repeat something to yourself, like a positive affirmation, you are training your mind to believe in it. Imagine it as going to the gym for your brain. Just like when you exercise physically, you need to be consistent to see results. Repeating the same affirmation for 21, 30, or 90 days creates connections in your brain that make that affirmation stronger and more believable. This is because your brain has the ability to change and adapt, something called neuroplasticity. So, when you align your thoughts and emotions with what you want, you are training your mind to help you achieve it. The connection between our words and the reality we create is not a coincidence, it is an expression of humanity's intrinsic power to choose and manifest. It is essential to understand that we all, inherently, have a selective focus on how we perceive reality. We constantly filter our experiences, being biased beings by nature. Instead of being considered delusional, those who choose to focus on the positive are simply directing that bias towards what they truly desire. The reality we perceive is ultimately a reflection of our internal state, as Jesus expressed in the Bible by mentioning that the kingdom of God resides within each of us.